I've got an idea that can finally put these captive dolphins back in an ocean environment. But it will take your help, along with some Disney magic! I'm Shannon Germain, and this is Nix the Norm! So I recently went to the National Aquarium in Baltimore and had a wonderful visit, up to the point when I went to their dolphin exhibit. Those things always kind of depressed me, and after I came home, I reached out to them to ask them why they continue to keep dolphins in captivity. Dolphins in captivity is a real hot button issue, I know. But the trickiest part is that most of the dolphins that you see in these captive settings were born in captivity and simply would not be able to fend for themselves in the wild now. It's this awful thing that we started way back when humans were maybe a lot more stupid and selfish and short-sighted. So anyway, I was about to reach out to them about this. That's when I saw something on their website that changed everything for me. The Baltimore National Aquarium is actually trying to build a dolphin sanctuary, one that's actually in the ocean so that the dolphins can live out their lives in a sanctuary setting rather than what's in essentially a great big pool. I did a little more research and found out that they were actually hoping to be moving the dolphins by 2020. But here it is 2020 and there hasn't been any movement yet. Just a lot of research. They're running into problems because it's extremely difficult to build a dolphin sanctuary because you need a good location for it. And also because of global warming and the increase in intensity of tropical storms. They don't want to build an ocean sanctuary that might be dangerous for them in the event of an extreme storm. This makes sense because if you think about it, dolphins in the wild have the ability to swim away from the storm or take cover in deeper waters or whatever it is that they do. But dolphins in a sanctuary setting are limited in where they can go. So it looks like the National Aquarium is kind of in a holding pattern on this because they need two things. Two really big things before the dolphins can be moved. First off, they need money, and I mean a lot of it, because they don't want to do this just as an afterthought. They need something that will really work, because it's time to really do right by these dolphins. So money is a big factor. And the second thing is a location where it's warm and the dolphins can be in warm enough water throughout the year, which of course generally means in the Caribbean, which is of course so prone to hurricanes and tropical storms. So I started trying to think of a solution, and I came up with something that I think could really solve everything, not just for their dolphins, but other dolphins in captivity. The Baltimore National Aquarium needs a partner, and I have just the partner for them. Disney! Because Disney already has a place for them in the Caribbean, where they put a ton of money and already have a vested interest. It's a private island called Castaway Cay. And it's gorgeous, and you know it's been hit by tropical storms and even hurricanes, I'm sure. But as soon as it gets hit, man, those Disney people come in there and they clean it up so fast, and it's back in working order faster than anything. Disney is powerful and knows how to get the job done. And I think that Disney gets a lot of flack on the issue of dolphins too, because they actually keep dolphins in captivity at Epcot, and there are tons of petitions, and they get so much negative press over it. But I love Disney, and I'd be crazy not to, because if you follow my blog, you probably know that I'd really love to go into the hotel and tourism industry someday. And Disney is such a leader, and one of the reasons that I love them is that they are very forward-thinking and open to change. And I think they're very sensitive to this current trend of being responsible stewards of our planet. I notice it because I'm a vegan, and they've started offering tons of vegan food, which gets me so excited! But anyway, back to dolphins. Disney started the whole dolphin thing at Epcot back in the 80s when people just didn't know better. I mean, they really didn't know better. I mean, acid wash jeans, permed rocker hair, parachute pants. The things my parents tell me about keep me up at night, seriously. Everybody's judgment back in that decade was messed up. So now, Disney has these dolphins that can't go anywhere either because they've been raised in captivity. So if Disney partnered with the National Aquarium and together built a dolphin sanctuary at Castaway Cay, it would be a huge draw for people. People would want to see these dolphins in this beautiful sanctuary setting. And let me make it really, really, really clear. I don't want any kind of interactive experiences with the dolphins. I think those dolphins should just be fed and allowed to play, and nobody should be paying a ton of money to swim with them in the dolphin sanctuary setting. But I think there would be enough people who would just be very content just lying on a beach and watching their little fins pop out from the ocean all the time. I know this for a fact because anytime I go down to Virginia Beach, that's how people do. They just sit on the beach and look and see if they can see dolphins popping up. It's a huge pastime, and Disney is the absolute best at marketing these things to people. They could find a way to make that dolphin sanctuary pay for itself over time. And let's face it, when things pay for themselves, then you don't have to worry about taking care of those dolphins and giving them all they need. And let's also face it, a really amazing dolphin sanctuary. The first honest-to-goodness dolphin sanctuary in the world. That's going to take a lot of money. So that's my idea. A partnership between Disney and the National Aquarium to really do something that has never been done before, and to do it right. And I started an online petition that I'm hoping you'll sign to send both Disney and the National Aquarium a message that they should look into a partnership and together build a real, true dolphin sanctuary where dolphins can swim and play and live in peace. So please sign my petition, like my video, subscribe to my channel, and let's send the message that they can get this job done together. Thank you.